And there we are. Hi, everybody. I'm Jan Carmanico Reeves, and we just jumped on this afternoon with Makenzie Lamb. And you know me, I'm on a mission to make real estate investing fun, easy, and profitable. And so we're going to talk with Makenzie today about her fun, easy, and profitable lifestyle property in Punta Cana. I just want to tell you, Makenzie is the daughter of a very good friend of mine, Giovanna Nutiani, and Mackenzie's 27 years old, and I'm so excited that she is jumping into this. She's already invested in Punta Cana. She's traveled a lot. And I'm just really excited for her because we all know it's time in the market, not timing the market. So Makenzie, tell us a little bit about Punta Cana and why you decided to invest there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for having me as well. This is exciting. It gets me out there, it gets me talking about all the fantastic reasons that and research I've done of why I'm looking at Punta Cana in particular. You know, from a traveler's perspective, you have beautiful beaches, you have local lifestyle mixed with luxury. So you can explore the local culture, the food, or you can choose to just stay on the resorts and just veg. So there's such diverse, it targets such a wide range of travelers. Golf is also very popular in the Dominican. So just seeing from a personal standpoint all the great parts about the Dominican, I started to do some research. What makes it profitable to invest in the Dominican? So how can I turn this love for travel into a way to get into real estate as well? And so one of the first things, I've looked at Spain, I've looked at other countries, and the Dominican in particular really supports foreign investment. So right off the bat, that's like, okay, they're encouraging it. So this is a great segue into how do I get into this market? And how are they encouraging it? They have, tax incentives for foreign investors that are incredible. And yes, the builder has to meet these deliverables to get the incentive, but there's a lot of incentive for the builder as well. Um, so, you have that up to 15-year exempt from property tax, which I was like,
Nice.
whoa.
Yeah,
This is,
nice. Huge.
sorry?
That's huge. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure, for
huge.
sure.
Yeah.
You have deferred um, land transfer tax as a foreign investor. So all of these things that, decrease your cost to get into the market. And I think the part that made me the most curious about the Dominican was when I read that their like driver of the economy is actually not tourism. So despite about 8 million people that have gone to Punta Cana this year so far, just for travel purposes, their main driver of the economy is actually not tourism. So they have some stability there as well. They're not just relying on one sector.
And they're
Um,
not gouging the tourists, right, to support their economy, which is another
yeah,
thing, right?
yeah. So that's another great point. So the Dominican, Canada, and the United States have an open skies agreement. And so this just increased the number of flights that go to the Dominican. It increased the efficiency, time-wise, of direct flights, and also the cost, right? More competition means lower costs. So out of Pearson Airport alone, there are 7 direct flights a day. And when
7
I heard
every
that,
day.
every day, so you have WestJet, Air Transat, Air Canada, Swoop, and because of this open skies agreement, a new competitor has entered the market, and it's called Aerojet. And so they're
Okay.
offering insane prices right now to fly to the Dominican. And
Awesome.
all of this happened because of this open skies agreement.
Awesome. And how long does it take to get there from Pearson?
Oh my gosh,
Punta
that
Cana.
is, I think, the best part from an investment and travel standpoint. It's about 4.5 to 5 hours from Pearson, direct flight. You land at the airport, and within 10 minutes you can be sitting in your condo.
Oh my
So it's
goodness.
like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So it's not like
Fabulous.
other destinations where, like we have another property in Italy and it's beautiful, but it's an 8-hour flight to get there. There's a time zone change as well. And then on top of the flight, you have about a 4-hour drive to get to the coastal destination.
Right. And
So
this is
from
all under 5 hours. You're there. If you just bring a carry-on, you're going for a long weekend, like you're zip zip and
you do
on
it,
the
right?
beach, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can go for, I mean, we went down to do some research. We went for 4 to 5 days. It
Nice,
was so
nice.
beautiful. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's not a huge commitment to go, not like going to Europe, right? Where it's 8, 9 hour flight. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So you've already invested in Punta Cana and with some other investors, and now you have a second property under contract. Tell us a little bit about that property, the new
Yeah.
one. Well,
So,
I'm sorry. Let's back up a little bit. You are going to bring in some other investors on your first property, correct?
yeah, so we're working out the logistics. There are two different properties, both very unique and both hitting a different target market, which is why I love it's a bit diversified. The first one is right in Bavado. It's right in the city where if you really want that integration with the culture and the locals, you have it. You go to local dining restaurants. You also have like the upscale restaurants. You're close to the beach. And this particular development, same thing. It's a resort like community. It's got multiple pools, swim up bars, different amenities and spas. It's got a commercial area. So it was very strategic from the developer standpoint is they've opened up a commercial kind of a mall would be the wrong word for it, but with a whole bunch of shops. So now locals can also shop there. Other tourists who have other condos that don't have all these amenities are now shopping at this place as well. Um, so
Yeah,
that's the
that's
one
awesome.
property.
Well, and no, this is the second one that you're doing, right?
So the second one is
Okay, because I love this. I love the second one. We talked more about that and the 2 units. Like that's brilliant. But tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the second one, I did a lot of research for a while and I paid attention to, okay, what units are selling and then appreciating really fast. Like the prices are going up really fast on them and why are they selling out? And my answer was they're on a golf course. With golf course amenities, to the nine, like basically a all-inclusive resort amenity without the price of the all-inclusive resort. So if you choose to, you can eat out or you can, make
Dine
food in
in.
your kitchen.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So the golf course, $35 a day
That's
for people who
incredible.
to golf. And
Yes. And what
that
did you say?
includes
It's
the
like
golf.
500 at is it Hard Rock or what's the other one?
So there's Hard Rock, and the name is escaping me, but golf in the Dominican is anywhere from $100 a day to 500. There's
And
quite
this
a
one's
range.
yeah, and this one's 35.
$35,
And
including the
that's with a
golf.
cart. Yeah.
So, I worked at a golf course through university. Like that's a big deal, and it's not just an ordinary golf course. It's designed by PB Dye, which is he's a renowned architect in the golf designing golf courses in the United States. So it's 18 holes. It has the complexity for someone who likes challenging golf, and it's fun. It's a fun golf course, but it's also nice for those people who I golf maybe once a year. So it's
Yeah,
got
that's
both of those
me.
people targeted. Me
Right.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that particular property, and when I found it, I paid very close attention to the other developments around it, and I saw how much they were going up in price and how quickly. And when this one came out with a lower buy-in and more square footage, I was like, okay, this interests me. Let me do some more research here. Yeah.
Right. But the thing that I really liked about it is the unit can be split into 2 units, which is so cool. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so thank you for reminding. That was the other point that I was keeping an eye for. They call them lockout units. And it's a new concept, and there's only a few builders doing it. And essentially, the unit that I'm looking at, it's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath. What the lockout allows you to do, it's like a hotel room. You close off one of the bedrooms. You now have, and you have two entrances going into your unit. So you have one that's could be hotel managed and it's just a single room. It's got, like a hotel room. And the other side is got the kitchen, it's got the balcony, it's got everything. What this allows it allows us to target a different target audience when you're renting, right? You can target that single person who's coming to golf with his buddies, or a single couple on one side and have a full family on the other side. But my favorite part, because if we're investing in it as a lifestyle property, my favorite part is you can make money while you're using it. So what that means is you decide which half you want. If it was
Want
me,
to eat
I
in the
would
restaurants or do you want to cook?
yeah, if it was
Yeah,
me, I would pick the hotel side because I could make more money on the other side. But while
right.
I'm using it personally, I'm using all the amenities, I'm soaking up the sun, all that great stuff. Somebody else is in there too, and I'm making money at the same
Paying your
time.
flight, paying your restaurant bills, paying your,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah. Yeah,
But when
that's
I saw that,
awesome.
yeah, when I saw
Yeah.
that, I was like, this is a great concept.
I love that concept. I couldn't believe it when you were telling me about it. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can go with another couple and have your privacy, right? Or
Yeah, there's
yeah, even another family, really. Yeah, that's awesome. And they have children's playground areas. What else? Rooftop restaurant, uh children's pools,
odds.
adult pools, like it's really like an all-inclusive resort without the fees. It's kind of like more like a la carte, but um all the outdoor areas are included, right? In the fees. It would just be if you wanted to dine, essentially,
Yeah,
golfing,
or
minimal.
anything like outside if you want to do that snorkeling that the Dominican offers, or boat rides, or there's a really nice lagoon, like it's a protected area. But within the resort, you have like sports courts, soccer, and what's that new really popular one? It's not
Pickleball.
tennis. Pickleball. That's what
Everybody's playing pickleball. Yeah,
awesome.
even my daughter and
Everybody,
her boyfriend. Yeah.
yeah. All
Yeah.
my friends are playing pickleball.
Yeah.
So you have that. You have the pools. You also have this, and I can't remember the size of the lake. I think it was 43,000 meter lake for sports activities, kayaking, paddle boarding, um,
Awesome.
like really awesome amenities that are on this golf course community.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thanks for jumping on with me today, telling us a little bit about it. People can reach out to you how if they want to learn more.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Facebook Messenger works great.
Makenzie
My
Lamb. I tagged her in the live. If you're watching the live, you can just send her a message there. Yeah. Any we'll maybe hop on another time and talk about some more of the details and how the project's going. Now you do have this under contract though.
I do. And because I
Yeah.
have a contract, it's already appreciated about $16,000. So we
Wow.
have equity from day one, which I love. Um,
Awesome. Awesome. And this is a lifestyle property, so it's very much different than your traditional investment property. This is for people who want to travel. Um, but it's the structure is similar to a timeshare, but you own it. Like
but we
you,
own it.
right?
Yeah.
And you can pass it down to your children, and eventually the mortgage is paid off, and so the cash flow is going to increase, right?
Yeah. And even cash flow from day one is very conservative numbers, and it's still fantastic numbers. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. So reach out to Makenzie to learn more about this. It sounds like an amazing place. If I wasn't investing all my money in my own deal that I have going on right now, because it's a great one too,
There's
but
also an awesome
it's
deal.
where there's
Yeah,
snow. Yeah, right. Yeah, that it sounds great, but
thank you.
you'll be putting it on Airbnb, or how will that?
So it has a property management company. They have a very strategic platform that targets Airbnb, all of the different STR rental sites, as well as
Okay,
some that are in the Caribbean. Like they have a targeted method of getting these units rented out.
very good. So it's professionals running it, and yeah, it
It's
sounds.
on there.
Yeah, sounds amazing. I'm so excited for you. Your
Thank
second
you.
second property in Punta Cana. It's good to know friends with people in fun places, right? That you can,
For
hey,
sure.
Mackenzie, you got anything open?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Anytime.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much. I encourage anybody to reach out to Mackenzie. Smart girl. She's adorable. We've known her for a few years now, eh? I'm trying to
Yeah.
think. Time flies. Yeah. Yeah, just I'm really proud of her and,
Oh, thank
and
you.
the initiative that she's taking. And it's an amazing property. So I wanted to come on and share that with
Thank you.
everybody. It's yeah. So reach out to Mackenzie. Thanks again for watching. I'm Jan Carmanico Reeves on a mission to make real estate investing fun, easy, and profitable. And so's Mackenzie, sounds like.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thank
See you on
you.
the next video.